The big news of this double launch is that Aprilia have launched a new naked street fighter, the Tuono, which shares the RS125 DNA but built with everyday riding in mind. And this cracking little versatile street fighter has monstrous Italian styling to boot. Also updated for 2017 is the RS125, which is born from the race pedigree from the firm that has won 54 world championships. I fell in love with road riding on my 125cc when I was 12. I mean 16 of course, back in South Africa. Here was my passport to abandonment. It's a declaration of freedom and indulgence, a compass to new adventure. At a glance it would be easy to mistake both new bikes for their big sisters Tuono V4 1100 or RS V4. Aprilia have paid attention to detail, that much is true, and with the bikes parked next to each other you need to pay close attention to work out which one is which. The smaller bikes even share some components with the big bikes, like the fairing nose cones, even though the motor looks similar. We have been testing the new bikes at a test track in Baden, on the edge of the Black Forest in Germany. The Baden track is at 2.5 kilometers. It is fairly narrow with a long straight, tight bends, and a few throttle to the stopper sweeping corners. I think it's very similar to Leiden Pillen Kent because both suit smaller, lightweight and agile bikes that are happiest flopping rapidly from one turn to another. It's a great test of how the bike will perform on the road. The marshals stopped us after the first session for a quiet word. Apparently they did not think it was the best idea for us to ride in battle inches apart, sometimes 4 abreast, under and overtaking in the corners. We were given strict instructions to give each other room and to save overtaking for the straight. With everyone riding restricted bikes it was difficult to stick to the rules, as a drag race on the straight meant that lighter jockeys had the advantage and the heavier ones had to be brave on the brakes or bend the rules a little. Who knew a 125 could be that much fun? Being one of the heavy ones I had to push the brakes and the boundaries. This gave me a chance to test how easy it was to slow the bikes really quickly. I was pleased that both bikes are fitted with Bosch ABS. This safety feature is designed to prevent you locking the front wheel when braking really hard in an emergency situation or over surfaces with reduced or zero grip. Bosch test braking performance over all surfaces like wet cobblestones, dusty road and on a wet simulation track. I tested the brakes braking really hard for at least 75 miles per hour. The brakes work really well and slow the bike with ease and confidence.